Thank you very much. As I just said, this is UnMetal. This is the game that UnEpicFran made after he finished making Mini Ghost. Unlike a lot of his other games, this in itself wasn't an MSX game first. He did actually make an MSX game before this called Prisoner of War, which is very different style, but this is kind of a spiritual successor, sort of a remake of it. If you played both games, you'll certainly see where all the similarities are. But this in of itself isn't available on the MSX. It was originally released on the PlayStation Vita. It was exclusive to the Vita for about 6 months. I still haven't brought myself to playing the Vita version because once this hits Steam, this is available on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. And Switch as well. This has had a lot of patches. You can see in the bottom right corner, we're on patch 12 at the moment. The Vita version of the game is essentially patch 1 and never got patched. It's a very rough version of the game. But we're playing on the nice PC version, the best version, the fastest version. And this is an all achievements run, so I have to complete the game whilst also collecting all 40 achievements. Here they all are. Or here they all aren't, I should say. That is all 40 achievements locked. Thankfully, we can also see on Steam that I have all 40 achievements locked. It's the advantage of Steam. There is a nice little app called the Steam Achievement Manager, so you can reset or unlock all achievements to your heart's content. Very useful for this speedrun. So we will see, as I unlock each of these achievements, we will see the Steam notification pop up to say that I've got them, because there isn't really an in-game notification to say you've unlocked it. So that's it. Some of them are pretty straightforward. There's a lot of them where just simply complete this chapter, complete the game, level up, etc. But there are some really interesting challenges in there as well. So let's get started. So start new game. Hard. We have to play this on hard difficulty because one of the achievements is to complete the game on hard. So the timer will start the moment I select the difficulty, which will be in 3, 2, 1, go. If you're a fan of Metal Gear, you may already notice that there's a bit of a similarity. This game is very much inspired by Metal Gear 1, Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake for the MSX. But there are quite a few differences. This game pays homage to them, but it is also a parody of those games. It is a very funny game. We are going to be skipping all of the dialogue and cutscenes, so would highly recommend Oh, just got to load that. Would highly recommend grabbing this game just to play through it and to actually experience the cutscenes, have fun with it. It's a very funny game. So I'm being given an option as to how many guards there are at the checkpoint, and throughout a lot of the run, I need to be playing what we call perfectly. So you'll notice those 2 guards that I took out, I got a little star from them that moved up to my level in the top right-hand corner. So this game does have a leveling system. Unlike Mini Ghost, it is a leveling system that actually does have an impact on your game as you go along. So right now we're level 1. Every time we level up, I will be offered a new upgrade. I'll have a choice of one of two upgrades. I always take the same upgrades each time because some are good for speedrunning and some are not. Grab these bandages and move down here. And one of the achievements for the game is to reach level 10. So in order to reach level 10, I don't need every bit of XP in the game. I think you can drop about 16 or 18 XP across the entire game. And you can still hit level 10, which is really helpful. It means we can still skip quite a bit of the game, which is really nice. This is a secret. I did pick up the medal for the secrets. We've got to collect 15 secrets. There are 22 secrets in the game. So again, I don't need to collect every single one, just enough of them. So I combined some radio pieces so I can give an unencrypted radio to the colonel here. I now need an unencrypted radio, so I'll go and get that myself. Where is that guard? I think he's okay. Straight over here. Oh, that was very handy. So the leveling up that I'm doing, the XP experience that I'm getting, you can only get experience from guards if they do not see you. You have to take them out completely silently. They can't see you, hear you. If they spot you and then you take them out, that doesn't count. And they can't reset. Once they've spotted you, that's it. Unless you load a save, which is what I did in the very first encounter, you cannot get their XP again. So it's very important that I go out of my way to get experience. Now, there are some guards that don't give experience at all, like that one. Don't have to worry about that. I broke those 2 toilet doors on purpose. That's not just me taking out my rage. Take that guard out. And come in here. This guard doesn't have any XP instead, so it doesn't matter if I got spotted by him. We're going to grab this potty. You save the game in this. There are checkpoints spread throughout the game, but you... Ooh, that's a nasty position for that guard. There we go. See, go in. Oh, he then moved down. I'll wait here. Play it safe. Play it safe. There we go. Outside of the oh, come on. I'm just trying to there we go. distract him so he'll come over to me rather than me go and chase him. This can be a little bit nasty. Take him out. Grab this medal. So you may notice I have to grab a medal to unlock a challenge. And then once that challenge has been unlocked, I can then do it, and that grants us the achievement. It's actually something that doesn't exist on the PlayStation and Xbox versions of the game. You just have the challenges unlocked by default. I don't know why it works that way. So it makes the PC version a little bit slower for picking up medals. I'm just going to drop that key there. It makes the PC version a little slow because you have to get medals, but it is made up for by the PC version being faster in so many other ways. So I'm gonna have to hold off here for a second. These 2 guards are joking guards. The only way of me knocking them out is waiting for them to have their joke and start laughing.
The soldier says it's from my wife, Sergeant. How do you know that, soldier? Because we argued and we don't talk to each other.
Ah, hilarious. Oh, there we go. Take both of those out and get their XP. Grab some rope. I'm also going to grab some cool sunglasses. Yeah. Cool sunglasses. All right, we have our first boss. This is Grenade Guy. I'm going to use the slingshot that I crafted to take Grenade Guy out. Oh, and this is why he's called Grenade Guy. Every so often, he stops and shoots you with some grenades.
Boss defeated.
And we get a really cool little jingle every time we beat a boss. It's wonderful. Just picked up that medal. Bit childish, don't you think? That is for defeating 5 enemies with the slingshot. Don't need to worry about it. It will happen. If you get to the end of a run without doing that, it's you've probably done something wrong. Continents I just got there. I said that we saved the game by using toilets. Oh, I got unperfect. Very nice. We saved the game by using toilets. You can also grab 5 potties in the game, which allow you to save at any time. There is an achievement for getting all 5 potties. But there is then the incontinence achievement for not using any potties. So whilst I have to collect all 5 of them, I'm not allowed to use any, which isn't too much of a problem. It's a bit of a safety net in an any percent run. Very much a safety net in a perfect run. So our next boss, Sergeant Roscoe, is on the other side of these desks. Oh, I'm going to take some damage.
With those first aid.
I'm just going to keep trying to hit him with this globe. Oh. That was not quite what I was hoping for. We'll try this again. I think I've got that angle right. Oh, still not quite. Better.
With those first.
Angles are fun. Everyone loves angles. There we go. Right, let's heal whilst we wait for him to move. Much better, much better. There we go.
Boss defeated.
That is level 3. I'm going to take the healing upgrade, which allows me to heal slightly faster, or heal twice as fast. We're going to be doing a lot of healing in this game, so being able to heal faster is very, very important. Right, grab this plastic drum. We've now got these shredders to contend with. And slowly make our way through the sewer. There's a little thing called save scumming in this game. You'll notice that I'm now bleeding out because I took damage. If you load a checkpoint whilst you're bleeding, you will return to whatever health you had before you took the hit, which is really useful. That particular save load point is also to manipulate the enemies in the next room. So we're grabbing some files whilst we're here for the Colonel, and then we're going to head over to this left area. We're going to pretend to be a Mike. That's the name of every single guard in the game is called Mike. So we just pretend to be a Mike. We go, I'm a Mike, or something like that. So continue to take out all of the guards. Wait for him. Cool. I'm not going to check on the engine. Don't need to. This could be a little bit of a nasty room. There we go. I just wanted to try and get the attention of one of them, which is good. So take him out, and now move up to take him out. Nice. And come in here, and there's a load of really useful items in here. So we're going to get some gasoline. We're going to get some raw meat. Very, very useful item. Best item in the game, raw meat, probably. And some more gasoline. One of these things is not like the others. I want this guy's handkerchief as well. Don't worry, these things will all come into play at some point. In fact, one of them is going to come into play very quickly. We'll grab another handkerchief. And we will make our way over to here. As I come to here, I'm just going to quickly select that raw meat. And we are going to say hello to this doggy. We're going to throw some meat for the doggy. And he's going to eat it instead of attack us. Very, very helpful raw meat. Take this guard out. Talk to this prisoner. His name is Robert. Going to attract this guard. Take him out before he turns. He's going to have a radio. So we now need to build another unencrypted radio. So we're going to give it to Robert. Robert is a journalist. He's here taking photos of this evil regime and all of the things that that they are getting up to, all their evil doings. Not that Jesse cares. Jesse is not interested in any of that. Jesse is just wants to go home. That's all. He's not a mercenary. He's not an assassin or anything like that. He's just some dude who got captured for a crime that he didn't commit, and he's now trying to escape. So back into the sewers we go. We bought ourselves a little platform. I'm going to go past these piranhas. So we can now cross over here. And we're going to get our next secrets. We haven't gotten many. We've only got one secret so far. So we'll grab another one. Some more stamina. It's called stamina, but what it actually is simply more health. Every stamina upgrade increases our max health. New challenge, Shredded Tuna. I'm going to have to wait for that. Shredded Tuna is getting 5 of the piranha monsters killed by these shredders. So I've already done 3. We need to break some more toilet doors. There are 15 toilet doors altogether. I have to break all 15. Grab this, another glass bottle. And third and final glass bottle. Oh, that was smooth. Gonna ignore them. That's 4. I just need 1 more. There we go. That's 5. And that is Shredded Tuna. Ignore that one. And now I'm an acorn. So you're probably wondering, what the heck was that all about? Jesse is narrating the story. He's telling the story to his girlfriend as they're on a car journey. And sometimes the game takes what he says as maybe a metaphor and takes it literally. So she asks him, were there a bunch of rodents down there? You know, there must have been loads of rats down in that sewer. And we said none. There weren't any rats down in the sewer. And then Jesse follows that up with, but there were some man-eating squirrels. I felt like a nut. So because he feels like a nut, the game literally turns him into a nut as he's chased by squirrels. If you claim that there were a lot of rats instead of no rats, then the same thing will happen, but you'll turn into a piece of cheese. So we're now being attacked by these flesh-eating squirrels. And I'm using the flamethrower. You notice there's a little red meter above this flamethrower. If that meter gets to the top, the flamethrower explodes, which is an instant death. So I've got to make sure I manage my my flamethrower shooting effectively. Ooh. I'm not doing a very good job. There we go. There we go. One more room. Take out these squirrels. And we're going to get our second secret of the chapter. There we go. No more squirrels. Yet. Health kit behind that. We'll grab that just to be on the safe side. And we move into one of the most annoying bosses in an all achievements run. This is Sewer Junk. Some bosses do have achievements behind them. Sewer Junk is the first one. You can probably, just from my actions so far, guess what the challenge is. So I'm going to use the flamethrower to kill those rodents, and now I'm going to go and punch Sewer Junk. I'm going to go grab the medal, cold as ice. Whilst I'm waiting for him there. I'm going to say he had 6 tentacles. Might think that sounds counterproductive. Why wouldn't you say that he had 2 tentacles? Because the game likes to be submersive. And if you claim it had 6 tentacles, Jesse will claim that it actually... if you claim that he has 2 tentacles, Jesse will instead claim that he had 24 tentacles. I've still got squirrels to contend with. If you pick 4 tentacles, he says it has 2 lots of 4 tentacles. So 8 tentacles altogether. So by saying he has 6, he just says it has 6 tentacles. So if you haven't guessed already, the challenge for this boss is I am not allowed to damage Sewer Junk with the flamethrower. I can kill the squirrels. I have to kill the squirrels with the flamethrower. Ooh, that's a nasty position. I need to heal. Oh, he stuck around for a while there. So yeah, I can damage his tentacles. I can kill the squirrels. I'm not allowed to hurt him with the flamethrower. The flamethrower is now going to unceremoniously break apart. And that is the boss. There's the achievement, Cold as Ice. Defeat Sewer Junk without damaging it with the flamethrower. That can be a really nasty boss. If you're taking on all achievements for the first time, that one can be a bit of a learning curve. I mean, that one could be a bit of a learning curve just in the speedrun in general, even with the flamethrower. It can be a bit of a nasty one. Well, that's it. We are done with chapter 2. 2 chapters done. 8 chapters to go. They're not all 10 minutes long. To move into chapter 3 in the Lion's Den. We're now actually going inside one of the bases. And this is the first chapter I'm not going to get a perfect rank at the end. A perfect rank is for getting all XP in a level and all secrets. I am going to get all XP in this level, but we're going to skip the final secret because it's a really big backtrack for the secrets for one of the secrets in this level. That guard, I'm going to have to play this safe. That guard is not going to be played nice. Oh, well, I can move to there. That's nice. That'll do. This could be a bit of a nasty room. These two guards are quite close to each other. There we go. That should be fine. Phew, got out of the way.
Mike! Are you okay?
Phew, I'm okay. I'm okay. Managed to take them both out. The guard patterns in rooms, the guards typically go on the same sort of patrol each time, but where they start and exactly where they go is random. And when you're doing a run which involves getting XP, you know, taking guards out silently, it can make it very tricky. And any percent run just sees you blasting through these rooms very, very quickly. We just picked up one of our most important achievement medals, which was, I think it was called As You Like It, or something like that. And it is for healing 20 guards. We're going to be doing this pretty much throughout the rest of the game. Make sure he doesn't see me.
I shot him.
Now, that bit of dialogue there that I just skipped, Jesse saying he shot a guard. Jesse, as I said before, Jesse is not an assassin. He is not a mercenary. He is not a hero. He doesn't want to kill anyone, and so we're not going to kill anyone. If we deal lethal damage to an enemy, these guards are really close together. This is not nice. If we deal lethal damage to an enemy, we have to heal them. And as I said, we have an achievement to heal 20 guards. I need these two guards to move away from each other. I can't take them out until they move away from each other. What is this Why are they doing? Well, hey, finally. Right. Okay, I'm gonna do this way. Guards won't move off screen. They will always stay on their own screen. So I'm gonna pull him over here. That was very lucky that I didn't get spotted. And this one we will punch, shoot, heal. You have to punch them first. If you shoot them, you will immediately get an alert from the sound of the gun. So punch, shoot, heal. We got to do that 20 times throughout the game. I've got another set of files to get to give to the colonel. That was a really you often get guards stand next to each other like that, but for them to just go up and down like that was not ideal. Not ideal at all. They were best friends. They just wanted to, you know, maybe they were holding hands and they just like each other's company. Our next achievement, Rage Against the Machine. Obviously a reference to the band Rage Against the Machine. I have to destroy 5 of these little flying drones by punching them. Kind of annoying one because, as you can see, not all of these catwalks are walkable on. So if I'm in a position like this, I have to wait for it to move into a position where I can actually punch it. But I should only have to take out 1 more of these. That should be it. Yep, there we go. Rage Against the Machine. Ugh. Keep rolling. I don't need to take out any of these. I'm just going to quickly swap to my Molotovs. Load that save to get all my health back. And here's our next boss, Megatron. Don't blink. That was Megatron, everybody. Woo! Give it up for Megatron. So the Molotovs that we crafted are very, very powerful. And yeah, we can defeat Megatron in just 2 Molotovs, which is very, very handy. In an any % run where we don't go and get those Molotovs, because there is a skip, we can skip the dog. The dog where I threw the meat, there is a skip called Doggo Skip where you don't go and get the meat. In an any % hard run, that's quite a nasty boss. So we picked up an achievement called Collateral Damage, which requires me to do this. It's the only intended death in the run, but that is the achievement unlocked. Die whilst messing with items in your inventory. The correct combination there, 1 part chloro, 1 part form gives us chloroform. We now have a chloroform handkerchief. A new challenge, Good Night, which is to put 20 guards to sleep. So we're going to be working on that pretty much now. From now on, in the rest of the game, every single guard we come across, we either want to put them to sleep with the handkerchief, or we want to heal them. Because we got 40 combined. We've got 40 of those to do all together. So we went through all of that section there just to pick up this suit, this thermal suit. There's some thermal lasers in the next few rooms, and the thermal suit tricks the lasers into not knowing that we're here. Unfortunately, it's pretty much, I think Jesse describes it as being made of tin foil. So in order to not tear it or break it, we can't punch, shoot, roll, or do anything whilst we're wearing it. So I have to keep taking it off and on again. You can see the thing that's producing the laser in the top. If you play this on the easy difficulty, you do actually get an outline on the floor. It's a 45-degree angle, a typical sort of cone, 45-degree cone that you'd expect from a guard, of where these lasers can see. I'm collecting these batteries. We're going to need these in a minute. Got another choice here. I'm going to take the middle option, guards. That gives me 3 guards to have to deal with. So I'm going to take the first one out with the chloroform. I'm going to distract the second one. I'm going to level up. We'll take gunslinger, reload the gun automatically. Whilst that guard's doing that, I'm going to quickly take him out. And then this last guard. Oh, I got spotted, so I need to do this again because I'm not going to get XP from him otherwise. So quickly do this again. So that's 1. Distract him. Level up again. Gunslinger, reload the gun automatically. 1, 2, 3.
Mike!
And
Okay.
heal this one. There we go. Got there eventually. There were 2 other options I could have taken. I took the guard option. There was one option which was DTC, which was detector. It's what you take in an any % run. It just puts 2 more detectors up and you just have to move around them. And the last one was SHP, which kind of looks like sheep. And that's because it is sheep. If you choose the sheep option, the room is filled with 100 sheep, and you have to very slowly wade through them. Unfortunately, we can't do that in an all achievements run. It's quite a funny thing to do in an any % run. I can't do it in all achievements because I need the experience from those guards. So, make our way back down. We've got our next achievement that we're working on here. It was called There in 60 Seconds, which is an homage to the fantastic Nicolas Cage film Gone in 60 Seconds. It's one of my favorite Nicolas Cage films. Highly recommend it if you haven't seen it. But all I've got to do is I've got to reach the ground floor in 60 seconds. I think that the time limit there was probably made obvious. There we go. He'll load more guards. Healed a bunch of guards. Head down to the ground floor. There we go. Down there. More than enough time. 15 seconds to spare. Should be called There in 45 seconds. And make our way back to... We've got to go check on the doctor again. Make sure she's okay. Through all of these doors. There's Lieutenant Markison going in to check on her. So we're going to go and eavesdrop on what they're chatting about. And oh, they're coming back out, so we need to hide. Just hide around the corner here. Anywhere's fine. Hop back inside. And luckily, the very kind doctor, even though we're going to go in for a kiss and get slapped out of it, she's still going to give us all of our health kits back. And now we have Lieutenant Markison. You can blink a couple of times for this one. We're going to take those 2 guards out, grab our last Molotov cocktail, wait for him to move, boom. And that's Lieutenant Markison. Of course, we have done lethal damage to a number of people here. So that is 3 more opportunities for heals. It's 3 more guards healed. Card 3 gets us through this door. Card 3 will also take us into the secret, one more secret room in this room, but it's, as I said before, it's a... Okay. Normally Jesse will, like, hug that wall. I've also forgotten the I've also forgotten to grab the lieutenant. There's a retinal scanner to get through the exit, and I need the lieutenant to get through. Here we go. And we're through. So, in the lines then, that should be all XP, 18 out of 18, but only 1 of 2 secrets. Chapter 4, welcome to the jungle! See, reference to the Guns N' Roses song of the same name. Lot of references in these games, in this game, you may have already noticed. Oh, I actually do want to pick that up. You don't have to, actually. The act of revealing the secrets is actually enough to unlock the fact that you have collected the secrets. But as it's there, we'll get it. It's a big pack of dogs here. I'm just going to call the Colonel before I go through these pack of dogs. If you don't, he will call you as you are halfway through the pack of dogs. And yeah, you can imagine what happens when a very loud radio goes off in amongst a bunch of sleeping dogs. An instant game over is what happens. Okay, we've got another secret here. Going to whap that guy. Take him out. And now we are going to do what's called minefield skip. Luckily, it's something that we can do on all achievements. You can't do this on an any percent... sorry, you can't do this on a perfect or unperfect run. I'm going to run down here. Take a slight left. So this room is full of mines, but if you load your previous game... There we go. If you load your previous game, then the minefield will be set out in the exact same position every time. So I have a chapter 4 file saved where I have unlocked 0 achievements. Throughout the game, I've not picked up the medals. And so I always have the same minefield and I can just manage through it. It is a massive time save. It saves about 7 or 8 minutes. There's a massive underground section. There's a really cool boss. There's a secret down there, but we don't need it. So all I'm doing now is I'm just sort of running around the jungle getting lost. So actually, as I haven't done so yet, and in fact I didn't at all during mini-goes, I do apologize for that. Now would be a great time for any messages or an update on donations or anything like that. I'll throw it over to you.
Well, I'm not really in the habit of butting in during the runs, but yeah, just to remind everybody that we're here for the Bellingham Food Bank. Katsumo just dropped the links in chat to donate, and if you can help out, that would be so great. It makes such a great difference. Cash donations really are the best way possible to help out a food bank. And we do have some incentives still open. We need $15 more for the Ultima 4 bonus run, and the full game run of that is the very next run. So not a whole lot of time left to meet that incentive. Just any great support you can give would be just amazingly appreciated and make a huge difference. So thank you so much.
Awesome. So I've made my way through the jungle there. I took a very specific route. If you don't take the very specific route, you will get lost and go back to the start of the section where that those bones were. So this is the bane of every all achievements, perfect and unperfect runner's life. The barracks is a very, very annoying level. There is a patrol going round. You can see the arrows on the right-hand side of the screen show the patrol are on their way. Because there's this constant patrol going around, any guard that I take out has to be moved out of the way. They have to be put into a room like this. So this can be a very, very slow section, particularly if you're trying to get all XP. I'm not going to be trying to get all XP. I'm just going to try and get a decent chunk. I know which ones I kind of need. So every time I take out one of these guys, I've got to drag them into a room. Now, the first few rooms I have to come into anyway. I need this bullet slot. Bullet slots allow you to carry 1 more extra ammo. And there is an achievement for carrying 90 ammo by the end of the game. Pistol ammo, I should say. There is an upgrade at level 9 that I will need to take so that I can reach it. But that level 9 upgrade alone will only take me to 80 ammo. I then need 10 bullet pouches to make up the final 10. So I'm going to drop this guy in here. There is our third and final bullet pouch for this area. The patrol's just outside. I'm going to give the patrol a little bit of time to move. What I need to do now is I want to get an alert. I'm still going to give the patrol a little bit more time to move. I need to get an alert, but I need to leave the screen as soon as I'm spotted. And now I can move. So that was a very important trick. It's something you do in any percent. It's much easier to do in any percent because of the positioning of it. I'm going to punch him so it stuns him for a second. So I never went into a red alert. You'll see in the bottom right-hand corner, I've got a yellow exclamation mark. It's now turned into a yellow question mark. Kind of like alert, evasion, and caution from Metal Gear Solid. Come into here. It's all cancelled. I've got my next save. That's one of the scariest parts of this run. Just going to load that there. Oh, I don't think I've still got I've got the permission slip. Just loading that there resets all of the guards, puts them back into their original positions. So the reason why getting a yellow alert or a yellow caution or a yellow evasion, whatever you want to call it, is important is when you get a yellow evasion or a yellow alert. Oh, that was nice. None of the doors in the level lock. If you get a red alert, every single door will lock. And it would have meant I wouldn't have been able to go into the toilet and break that toilet door. I wouldn't have been able to get into the room where the drunken soldier fell asleep. Oh, that guy spotted me, so I'll quickly reload that. I was hoping he wouldn't turn like that, but he did. A little awkward, but I'll wait for him to look up. No, let's do that. Take him in here. As I said before, I gotta take them all out. So yeah, it's something I discovered quite early on in the game's life cycle. That for some reason you will only get a red alert if the guard actually calls it in on their radio, and you can interrupt that by immediately moving off screen. So you just move off screen, wait for the music to kick in, and then move back on screen, and they won't try and call in the alert. It's very, very helpful. So again, this is another level where I'm not going to be getting all achievements. Oh, a couple of those guards just spotted me, so I'm going to save it again, load it, and that will reset the guard pattern. Now we got to the guy who fell over, the drunk guy in the other room. He had a note of absence. He wanted some holiday, and his drill sergeant wasn't going to give it to him, so we've just given it for him. We got his permission slip stamped, and now he's allowed to go on holiday. And in return, we get a potty, which we need. I'm going to do a quick side boss here. It's kind of like a point-and-click adventure boss. Drill sergeant here, we're going to tell him that our uniform was stolen. We have a clue, though, and that clue is a place. Boss defeated. A very typical of point-and-click adventure games there. Again, I'm going to load that just to reset the patrol so I can get to the final bit. Couple of bosses coming up. First boss that we're going to fight here is called Machine Mike, because he's a guard, so he's called Mike, and he's got a big machine gun. One, two, three. One, two, three. And Machine Mike is defeated.
Boss defeated.
Now, that was pretty easy. Unfortunately, this next one, not so much. Machine Mike is a little bit miffed that we defeated him so easily, so he's gone and got himself a tank. And we've got 2 boss challenges to do here. The first one is we have to destroy 5 trucks before he does, which is why I immediately threw some grenades at a truck. Luckily, there are 6 trucks, so I don't have to destroy all of them. That's the achievement, splash damage. Which is the second achievement I'm going to be working on here. If I can get down here quickly enough. Come on. Yay, I'm good. Oh, God. Gets a bit hairy here. So the second achievement, I've already got the first one. I broke all the trucks, and that should be the second achievement, splash damage. Together, me and Mike have had to destroy everything in the level. Oh, God. Oh, the body armor. The body armor absolutely just saved my life. Jesse just went and full-on took a tank missile to the face. That was very fortunate. The body armor that we picked up in that level, the secret, gives you a 50% chance to ignore damage. So I got very, very lucky in that I took that missile to the face and the body armor completely negated it. Very, very fortunate. That boss is not nice. Very, very mean boss. Particularly as with one of the achievements being that you have to destroy all of the objects in the courtyard. Then you know, with no objects to hide behind, you are in open range for him to just shoot you. But we move into chapter 6, engineering problems. There is the challenge for completing chapter 6. Before we move over to the engineers, we're going to pop down here, grab our next secret. We get our first grenade slot, which increases the number of grenades we can carry by 1. 3 more bullet slots. I think I've got 2 more bullet slots, or 3 more bullet slots to go, I think. So, these engineers are controlling these saws. You see this saw? Wherever I go, the saw goes. So I need to kill them all. And of course, remember what we said earlier. Jesse will not let an enemy die. He's not a killer. So we have to now heal them. Unfortunately, whilst we have an achievement for healing 20 guards, these are not guards, these are engineers. And they're all called Leonard. I don't know if that's a Big Bang Theory reference. Though if it was a Big Bang Theory reference, you would have thought they'd all be called Howard, if they're engineers, but never mind. So because they're engineers and not guards, it doesn't count towards our number of guards to heal, which is a shame. But it is what it is. So we're now going to get in this little yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. We're going to leave the little yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. See a reference to the Beatles, little yellow submarine, surprisingly enough. I'm going to just throw a grenade at that wall. Get that key. A little recycling unit there. If you were to go through the entire game and collect every single item, your inventory would not be big enough. So to counter that, just past the halfway point of the game, although we're quite a way past the halfway point of the game, there's a little recycling unit to get rid of all of the items you're not going to need for the rest of the run. Which is a really nice little extra bit of help for your inventory. So we're going to pilot this little yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. Grab some missiles for it, or torpedoes, so that we can shoot with it. There's a toilet up here, so we can save it, but there's another toilet door in here. It's one more bit of progress towards our 15 toilet doors broken. Now we get back in the sub. Now, normally, you think of underwater levels, you think of Mario and Sonic. For me, whenever I think of underwater levels that I hate, I always think of Sonic. Hated Hydra City. Actually, Hydra City's not that bad. Hated Labyrinth Zone. Labyrinth Zone was always a pain. But the submarine in this is really nice to control. It handles very well, and it's not a very long section either. But it's for an underwater section, it's actually really nice. Gotta destroy these mines. Mines are an instant kill. A little secret behind this wall, so we'll grab that one. Some more health for later. And we're just gonna slowly make our way through. We have got a boss. I've got an underwater boss, and that boss does have a challenge as well. I'm gonna ignore that little rocket dude. He's not in the way. He's not causing any harm. just there, minding his own business. Didn't let him be. Couple more rooms. So the boss that we're going to fight, his name is Huge Eel. I'll let your imagination work out why he's called Huge Eel. But his challenge, and there's the medal for him. Oh, it's because he's a massive eel. The challenge for him is defeat him without missing any shots. Unagi blasts. It takes six shots to kill him. And we do like it's a little dance, essentially. We just sort of dance around, move down as he gets closer. He kind of waits until the very last moment to open his mouth. If I shoot too early, it'll miss. He opens his mouth a lot earlier on the easier difficulties. But there we go. That is Huge Eel. Bye, Huge Eel. Sorry, buddy. He was just chilling out. Just minding his business in his own habitat. We just come in here and shoot missiles into his mouth. There we go. That is chapter 6 complete. 4 chapters to go. Luckily, some of them are very, very short. That was a perfect chapter. We got both secrets. We got all 9 XP. Chapter 7. Boondocks. Very different change of pace. First things first. Our 5th and final potty. That is the achievement potty time for attaining 5 potties. It's just a shame we can't use any of them. We're now going to move over here. We're going to open this container. What's in this container? Oh, it's $10 million. Jesse's rich. Whew. Wow, it's pretty rare to just find $10 million lying around. Who'd have thought that? Just $10 million just lying around. Well, we'll go grab some ammo and another secret. There's another secret behind here as well. Yes, Jesse, you definitely should donate some of that $10 million to the food bank. Come on, don't be greedy. Keeping it all for yourself. And one more bullet slot there. And another grenade slot, very handy. Now, make our way out here. Another toilet here. There's no toilet doors in this one. This one's a safety save. The next few sections can be a little nasty, and it's a very, very long trek back to the very start of the level if you mess it up. What's this? Another $10 million? $20 million just lying. $30 million! This money is going to be used shortly. Another annoying set of guards. They're quite close to each other, so I'm going to play this safe. Actually, I can... we've got the handkerchief. Handkerchiefing a guard is silent. So what we're going to do is let them come up here and wait for them to start moving away. As soon as they start moving away like this, I can now just grab the back one. Do that. And I could really do with healing some more guards as well. So there we go. We'll do that one. These 2 guards are pretty good, actually. They pretty much follow the same path. They usually always do that. So we'll, again, that. And we will heal that one. And what might be behind? $40 million. What could we buy with $40 million? How about a boat? Actually, we bought it for $50 million. I can't count. Unfortunately, the boat got struck by lightning, sank, and he won't give us our money back. So that's $50 million down the drain. What a shame. Sorry, food bank. So, I'm going to keep moving through. I'm going to no stalls in here to break, but another safety save. We are coming up to what is probably the hardest boss in the game. I'm going to just break those. Oh, get out of the way of that. And I'm going to shoot a rocket now, and that rocket will hit the boss. Right. You will have to bear with me as I just concentrate a little bit on this fight. No challenges for this boss. Oh, just missed that last grenade. One more. There we go, done. As you can tell, that boss is no joke. He's easily the most difficult boss in the game. Those missiles, if they hit you dead on, that is at least half of your health gone. And then we get the upgrade Demolition Man, which means our grenades and rockets do 25% more damage, which would have been really nice before that boss. I have managed to do a route where you do get that before you fight him, but the amount of time that you spend messing around making sure you get... Oh, I better load that. The amount of time you spend messing around reloading to make sure you get the XP, it's just not worth the time save you get for beating that boss with level 8. So I just don't worry about it. It's a shame because it is 1 XP. It's 1 guard, but yeah, it's not ideal. I've got plenty of health kits, so we will do our old heal 1, shoot 1. We've got a choice of boat here. I'm going to choose the one on the left. We're going to put some gasoline in it. And we got one more boss in this chapter. Absolutely action-packed level, this one. No challenge for this boss either, just defeat it. This is Black Thunder. Black Thunder's movement is always the same. It's the river that is random. The way that the river meanders left and right is completely random. So you can get in a really nice one where it goes with the way Black Thunder's moving, and sometimes it can be a real pain. That was quite nice, actually. It was relatively nice to us, which is always good. Another stage complete perfectly, and we get the achievement, the Stealthy Experience. Get the maximum experience possible in at least 5 chapters. We're actually going to do 6. It's pretty much necessary to get perfect experience in this chapter as well. But it now means I don't need to worry about getting absolutely perfect experience now. All I need now is enough experience to get to level 10. So we're going to make our way through towards the base. I'm going to load that save there. There's a bunch of cameras in this area, and if we got spotted by any of these cameras, it's an instant game over. Because Jesse, in his story to his girlfriend, is suggesting that he was so stealthy he never got spotted once. He's that good. So he makes you work for it. You're not allowed to get spotted at all. But that little load that I did when I first reached the gate resets the position of all the cameras in the base. And it means we're now going to have perfect cycles with these cameras. You can see every camera that I'm approaching is moving out of the way in time for me. It's very nice. I didn't discover that one very early on. It was a few months in until I discovered that save did that. And it massively sped up this chapter. It was a very nice find. So we used the rope, the bamboo, and the guard uniforms that I found to make some little scare guards. The cameras here aren't too clever. They know that there's supposed to be a patrol here, and if the patrol is missing, it will raise an alert. So instead, we just lie behind this little scare guard to trick the camera into thinking that there's a guard there. Our next weapon, the electromagnetic grenade. We can carry 12 of these. I'm going to get all 12. Electromagnetic grenades temporarily take out cameras. So I can throw one there. I still need to get this medal, so I'm just going to wait for that camera to move out of the way. Go grab the medal. Throw one there. Move around it. There is a toilet door in here. So I'm going to grab this now. I have done a run on world record pace where I discovered I missed that toilet door once. That was a rather agonizing end to the run. Another secret. We're nearly... I think I got one more secret to go and we've got all 15. So we just continue to make our way through the base. Nope. Throw and then unlock. Throw one at that one. Round. Throw one at that one. And we have a final little puzzle here of how to get through this door. It's when you play this casually, it's a bit of trial and error. but we pick up a pizza box, look at the pizza box to see that it used to be a pepperoni pizza. Unfortunately, the cycles of these cameras are always a bit miffy, so I have to wait a little bit. Just gonna wait for it to start turning. Throw one there. Grab a spare. Grab the fire extinguisher. Throw another one. Combine the fire extinguisher with the pizza box and make it look like it's a nice hot steamy pizza, and offer the man on the other side of the door a nice hot steamy pepperoni pizza. That's how you get through that. Very, very point-and-click adventure logic there. A lovely little homage to things like Monkey Island and Salmon Max. Our penultimate chapter, Chapter 9, the longest chapter in the game. Chapter 10 is significantly shorter. Just going to take out the security console there, so we can't get an alert. Well, we can get an alert. We just can't get a full red alert now. And we've taken these Scandinavian guards. That's 20 guards put to sleep. I've now put enough guards to sleep. Scandinavian guards are very bulky. If you try and knock them out, they don't care. They have a lot more health, so they don't go down in one hit. The easiest way of taking them out is to put them to sleep. The other option would have been exterminator guards, which are robots that shoot very quickly. I don't like the exterminator guards. But the exterminator guards are better for a perfect run if you're trying to get all the experience. Top back up our electromagnetic grenades. We're going to grab one final secret. There is a secret behind this little waste unit. There we go. Find 15 secrets in the game complete. We are going to grab the blood bag there. You may have noticed whenever I heal in the game, we don't gain a chunk of health back. Using a medkit just starts a regen process. The blood bag is the exception to that. No matter what state you're in, the blood bag will heal you back up to full health. I'm not actually after every XP in this room, just most of it. So we can just run through the rest of this now. I took out the security console at the start of the level. So we don't get a red alert and the doors don't lock. In fact, the rest of the guards in the level don't know what's going on. Now need to kind of expertly dodge all these shots. Good. And we can do a little save scum here. Load that. In fact, I also need to heal because I need to be at full health soon anyway. Come in here. I'm going to try and scare this guy by shooting near him. Unfortunately, the bullet ricochets around the room and hits him anyway, so we have to heal him. Again, you really don't get the sort of humor of this game in a speedrun. With skipping all of the cutscenes, you really don't get a good flavour of what's going on. Oh dear. Gonna have to heal. That's a pain. It's not a good bit of damage to take. There we go. Our next challenge, Mecharachnophobia. We have to destroy all 9... I think it's 9. And he moved away. We have to destroy all 9 of these robo spiders. We can't shoot in here. There's a lot of radiation and stuff nearby, so shooting in here would be a little catastrophic. The robots are okay to shoot because they've got lasers. So we're getting close together, which isn't ideal. Oh, come on, really? Oh. Not nice when you have 2 spiders very, very close to each other like that. All right, we have to quickly run through that section again. Hopefully I can do this without taking too much damage. I guess as I'm just retracing old steps, now's probably another good time if you want to jump in with any updates with the marathon. What have we got next? Ah! Come on! This robo spider's being mean.
I'm sorry to say there really haven't been any updates from the last time you invited me to jump on. We're still looking for $15 more to meet the Ultima 4 incentive. That's the full game run for that is up next. Our bonus run is described as Glitch Through the Abyss. I haven't actually seen it. The runner didn't turn in a VOD, but I'm sure it's quite the sight to behold. The game itself certainly is. It's if you haven't seen an MS-DOS game of the era, prepare for it. You only see it for the first time once. Either way, that is the game that's up next. Like I've been saying, cash money donations are the best way to help the food bank, so if you are in any kind of position to donate, we really appreciate it.
Whew. Sorry, you don't, because I died, you don't usually get to hear the whole of that jam. And it's an absolute jam, that piece of music. So I really wanted to just let you enjoy it and boogie out to it. I can see people very much enjoying the tunes in the chat. So we're going into, this is called the Red Room, because it's full of radiation. We've got a rad suit, so we don't have to take damage from the radiation. But just like the thermal suit from Chapter 3, it does tear easily. So I have to take it off whenever I want to throw a grenade or punch a spider. So I've got one more spider to go. And we are through. Mechnarachnophobia has been unlocked. So I'm now... Oh, back on the tunes. Please get past that camera. Thank you. Anyway, we're just making our way through. Our next mission is going to be to collect Robert's photographs. Said that Robert was a photographer and a journalist. He's got some photographs that are incriminating evidence against the regime here, so we're going to go and collect those. Before that, I'm going to quickly knock this guy out. And he's got a coin. I'm going to need this coin. That's level 9. I'm well ahead on my on leveling up. We have to take light munitions expert there. Gives us a few more ammo for some weapons, but most importantly, that's going to allow me to have 90 bullets at once. Talking of bullets, let's use one on that guy and heal him. Run into here. We're going to get access card level 4. That's right, we're still on the key cards. That is the last card, though, I think. Pretty sure that's the last key card. And this guard here. We do need this coin. It's the only guard in the game where if you want his XP, you have to use a coin. And before I move into here, remember the sunglasses I picked up all the way back in Chapter 1? They're finally useful. The guards throw a coin, and because I've got the sunglasses on, I don't see the glint of it. And Jesse is not distracted by the glint of the sunglasses. Is not distracted by the glint of the coin. If you don't... Oh, that's healed 20 guards. We've done it. All 20 guards have been healed, and 20 guards have been put to sleep. I don't need to worry about those achievements any longer. But yes, the guards throw a coin at you, and if you're not wearing the sunglasses, Jesse gets distracted by them in the same way the guards would. We're going to get introduced to another set of guards here. These are called Japanese guards. Japanese guards are very weak. They go down in one hit. But instead of having a 90-degree cone, sort of 45 degrees angle out in front of them for their vision... Get past that guard. These guards instead have a 180-degree cone all the way around them. So not 360, they can't see behind themselves, but they can see 180. They can see to their immediate left and right. They also don't need to call an alert with a radio. If one of them spots you, you instantly get an alert. Red alert, all guards are coming in on you. You are a little bit screwed. So we got those ones. We're now going to leave again. We're going to go up to the roof and come back. And there's a reason for doing it in this order, which I'll talk about in a minute. But whilst I was down there, you notice there was a little ammo dump. I got a bunch of pistol ammo, and I now have 90 pistol ammo. I now have 89, 88 pistol ammo. 87 pistol ammo. I hit the 90 ammo that I needed for the achievement. So that's another achievement done. We are closing in on all achievements being achieved, for lack of a better word. We're achieving all the achieves. And in a speed run called All Achievements is kind of important. Here, I'm going to combine these crocodile clips with these wires that I got. I need to take out this little sensor array so that we're going to try and steal that helicopter that we just saw. But if we try to fly away, the sensor array will tell the missiles to shoot us down. So we're just going to take it out. Luckily, the combination that you have to connect wires and cut wires is always the same. There is a file that you can pick up which tells you what the combination is. So that's useful. So we're going to get in the helicopter. We're going to escape. Get ready on time, because here's the helicopter. Oh, and the helicopter doesn't have any keys. All right, we'll keep going then. I mean, who would leave? No one leaves keys just lying around in a helicopter, right? So yeah, our final objective is to find the helicopter's keys. So we're gonna get to the chopper. No. We're going to make our way back down here. And the reason for coming back here now is we've just got to save. So now we don't have to redo everything that we would have done before. Because this room's going to go wrong. A lot. Getting through these rooms is quite tricky. Particularly the first one. These guards have super sensitive hearing. And I need to take them all out. There's another toilet. So we'll break those. Another save. Very nice. I did get the achievement for taking out 5 guards with the slingshot, so that's now done as well. And I go this way. The final room is a little easier to tackle from this side, because there's a choice of which way to go. Fire one. Oh, I stopped. You bum. And pachow. Got him. You'll notice I'm very, very nearly at level 10. Wait for him to turn around. Grab him, and one more. Get him. And that should be level 10. Beautiful. Really good. There is only 4 XP left in the game. That's a nice time to hit level 10. We'll get a save there. And we've got one more boss here. Takuma Takagashi. He has a challenge. We have to defeat him without him healing. Again, another sort of blink and you'll miss it. He's dead. There is the challenge, dance to the blade and gun, and we immediately unlock it. If that fight goes on for too long, he will move away and he'll start healing. So it's useful that that we can just end the fight as quick as that, which is really a really nice fight, that one. There is one category where that boss becomes very, very difficult. Luckily, it's not this one. We're going to make our way this way. There's one guard here. It's slightly quicker to go right than it is left. Oh, he spotted me. I'm gonna get absolutely slaughtered with guards. We'll quickly run that back. You didn't see it. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. I wasn't quite in the right angle to punch him. Move all the way up to the top. There we go. And that's better. I go one extra XP. No, we will make our way back downstairs. Now that we've got card 4, we can go back to the first floor and grab the night vision goggles. There was one room. Well, there was a couple of rooms, actually. But I did get the... I'm just going to double check. I did get the toilet door in here, right? Yes, I did. Okay. Sometimes it's nice to double check, just in case. So there was one room just here that I didn't go in before because I didn't have card 4. Now come in here, grab the night vision goggles. And make our way back to the elevator whilst hopefully not getting shot. I have no health kits remaining, but that is by design. Going to head downstairs to the basement. As soon as I get a save, there we go. I'm going to load that save to get all my health back. And we move into the catacombs. Or the labyrinth. There's another medal. This is do not disturb. Don't break any of the gate doors whilst we're down here. So you'll see there's this gate door here. As long as I don't break any of those, we'll get the achievement. There is some ammo and other stuff behind some of them. At this point, we are well well equipped with everything we need. There is absolutely no necessity at all to break any of these gate doors. The only disappointing thing about this achievement is the final secret of this level was behind one of the gate doors. As we first entered the labyrinth, there was a gate door to the left. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Whoops. I am now extraordinarily low on health. That was a little unfortunate. So I just need to play the rest of this very, very carefully. As I said, I've got no health kits left, and that is by design. The final boss will steal any health kits that you've got remaining, so it's very important that you don't have any health kits going into the final boss. Unfortunately, it does mean that I now have no backup here, so I just have to be very careful. I should be fine. It's fine. It's good. There we go. And through the little secret entrance. There we go. Jericho's Heart. Do not disturb. So as I say, before I got mercilessly attacked by those two ghosts, what the final secret in there is behind one of those gates. So a 100% run of this game isn't possible. Because a 100% run of this would be to get every single chapter unperfect, which is get all secrets, all XP, do some developer hidden challenges, and get all achievements. Well, unfortunately, we can't get that secret without breaking a door. So we can't get all secrets and all achievements all in one run. So a 100% run of this game is actually impossible, which is a shame because I would have really liked to have given it a go. I have told the developer this. I do speak to Fran occasionally, I more often speak to the game's creative assistant, Jack Lafere. I actually got to meet Jack Lafere at GDQ this year. It was very nice. But I have told them, they said this late into the game's life cycle, they probably wouldn't do anything with that. So probably a run that will never happen.
Doctor.
So we are nearly out. We've got some scripted alerts here. We're just going to stand on the very side of the screen before they enter and take them all out. This would be the last chance to heal any guards if we needed to, but we're fine. We've healed all the guards we need. So just drop the colonel there. Take these out. One guard usually slips past you and is completely oblivious to where you're stood. And we will head up into the final boss's office. First of all, this is General X's office. We're going to go to the toilet because we have our 15th and final toilet door, hopefully. Yes! There is no worse feeling doing this run than breaking that door and not seeing the knock knock achievement. I'm going to grab one health kit and instantly use it so that I do have some health for the final boss. I don't want any health kits, but I do want some health. We get the Colonel's own private armory here, so we'll grab some ammo. Wow! Grab the Colonel and head up to the final boss, and the final boss is in 3 stages, and there is an achievement linked to one of those stages. The first stage is going to be drones, the second stage is the robo-tank, and the third stage is General X himself. So time will be when General X's health bar hits 0. So we have the drone section first. We just have to shoot some drones. The challenge is to defeat the robo-tank without using any electromagnetic grenades. So here comes the robo-tank. So I'm just going to shoot it with those, and then 1, 2, 3. Oh, I didn't do a very good job of that. My aim was slightly off. 1 more grenade. There we go. There we go. You got to become war achieved. And finally, General X. As I say, get ready on time. And that's time. Woo! And that is hopefully all achievements. And the game is over. We have a final IGT of 1 hour, 10 minutes, and 9 seconds. I was really hoping I could finally get a marathon run in of under 110. My world record is a 106 something. I was really hoping for this to be the first marathon I could get under 110, but it'll happen one day. But that's still a very good time. There's a lot of randomness in the game to have to deal with, so getting perfect RNG and getting through all of that is very difficult. But I'm pleased with that time at the very least. But we have to make sure that we did actually get all achievements. There's our final 3 continents. We didn't use any potties. You're a tough guy. We completed the game on hard, and escape complete. We completed the game. We have a little epilogue where we convinced Colonel Harris to let us fly the helicopter. We've convinced him successfully. We'll skip the credits, head over to the achievements tab, and there they are. All 40 achievements complete. We can even double check that on Steam. Congratulations, you've unlocked all achievements, 40 out of 40. That is it. That is all achievements for UnMetal. Yeah, that has been UnMetal and Minighost before it. If you like what you've seen, you can check me out, twitch.tv/NickRPGreen. I am actually going to be taking a break from UnMetal and Minighost. I've been playing them to death lately. So I'm going to be spending a little bit more time with Zone of the Enders at the moment, and I'm going to be returning to Metal Gear Solid 1 on console soon. But if you do like these, go check them out on Steam, Epic Game Store, or on console. There is a physical release as well, if you want the physical version on PlayStation 4 or Switch. But also go check the games out on speedrun.com. There is a wiki, the UnEpic Games Speedrun Wiki, which has there's loads of notes for UnMetal. I've started the Minighost section, and eventually there will be sections for 2 of other Franz games, which I haven't started learning to speedrun yet. But yeah, that's kind of it from me. Thank you very much for having me, Fleet Fest. I hope you've enjoyed these games. I hope you've enjoyed the runs.
Thank you so much.
And
that was lots of
yeah, I
fun.
hope to see you at another event soon.
Those games were really something else, and you're definitely an entertaining runner to watch. I definitely hope you will stick around.
Thank you.
Hear about the Fleet Fest 6 announcement that I've been teasing, because I'd sure love to have you back sometime.
Oh yes.
All right. Well, we'll go to setup time now and get ready for the next run. Please stay with us, everybody.